Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Anita Britto in conversation with our natural star, Nani. Hello,
Hi,
Nani.
hi,
How are
hi.
you?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to Bombay. How is Bombay treating you so far?
Bombay has always treated me very well, and today I think the weather is also very good. So yeah,
You're lucky
I know,
because
I know.
we are dealing with the heat
Yeah.
so far.
No,
So
today it was pleasant.
it was pleasant, yeah.
Yeah.
But so far, so many days we have
I'm
been
sure.
just
Yeah.
dealing with the
I can
heat.
imagine
But
actually.
yeah.
When I came for Dasara, it was
It
quite hot.
was hot, yeah, I remember. But since you're here and we are talking about Surya's Saturday, we couldn't expect you doing a role like this. Because it's about anger, and I don't think so anyone who has met you or who has already spoken to you can ever think that you can get angry. So I want to know, and the audiences also would like to know, how is Nani in real life? Are you a short-tempered person? Are you very
What you
carefree?
what you expect is actually right. It's very hard for me to get angry, and it it never happen. It happens with work sometimes, but not angry. I can't call it angry because I don't really show it, and yeah, it's very rare. It comes with few things, but again I don't react and I just listen to the music and I calm down, and it's generally that. So not much of a story to tell about my anger. Yeah.
But was it always like this, or as you were in the industry, you grew, you evolved, and then things changed? It was always like this?
It was always in college and all that there was a little
Yeah?
anger issue, but after that, yeah, it was obviously we understand things better, we grow and we evolve definitely. Yeah.
In college days, any stories that you would like to share? Anything as such that has happened with you?
That might actually change an entire perception of me if I tell those stories.
No, but we
So
would like to know something at least.
not no general stuff only, but I would react first. So there were times where I got into someone else's fight, like because uh, someone's girlfriend was being bothered, and then he told me, and he was getting these calls and all that.
Okay.
Then I kind of took it over, and then I wanted to solve this, and it
So
went into
proper maramari happened?
almost, yeah, almost. I don't want to go into the details, but yeah, it went till the cops and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Chalo, we got to know something about Nani.
But that was college.
College days,
You
yeah.
see it like that somebody's doing wrong, you feel like a hero. You need to protect your friends, and you need to protect. You need to, go hit the bad boys basically. Yeah, but that's all that adrenaline. Yeah.
But do you miss that Nani? Or you're
I
okay?
don't. I think I found my place. I found my love, which is cinema, and different.
So you get to do that here in
Yes.
with the goons.
Yes. Yeah. And for a good reason, to
Yeah.
entertain people. So it's good.
But how do you manage to bring the newness in every role that you do, Nani? And that I'm sure everyone keeps asking the same thing. How do you manage to, from you can play Hi Nana and then you make us fall in love with you there. Then you play a role like this, and again here we still love you for what you're doing, even if you're hitting people. How do you manage to bring that newness?
I think what's it more than me managing. I think what I'm really managing is to pick those films.
Okay.
Okay, once you pick that film, I think the script will guide you what to do with it, and the process is easy of understanding it, and cracking some different kind of energy for each film, because I can't do it by myself. It is
Right.
every line in every page which kind of gives me a direction to take, which direction to take with performance.
Correct.
So I think what I'm really being successful here is at picking up those scripts, which give me that strength or direction to play it in a very different way from the earlier films. Yeah.
But does the success or failure of a film, or the criticism from the audiences or the critics guide you or influence you to take a certain kind of script or roles?
No, if there is some good suggestion which makes me think, I'll definitely I'll make that correction. Okay, but in general, criticism, the film worked well or didn't work well, or how generally nowadays the criticism is about first half is nice, second half is nice,
Yes.
that kind of criticism. So I would have already had an idea of
Okay.
what worked, what didn't work, kind of a thing. So all that criticism, I will not. I'll take it as their feedback. I will not really look at it as
as a
criticism. But when they're in that feedback also, your heart should know what exactly is the problem with if something doesn't work, you should know why it, and it always been like that even before release. Generally the complaint anybody would have said and what I would have thought is not very far.
Okay.
Okay, it always is very closer only. So I just hope I don't miss that connection with the audience where we all are on the same page
Right.
the same time, because that's the most important thing I feel. Yeah,
But are you your biggest critic?
I am. I am. I will be very, very worried if I didn't like the film. If I like the film and the whole world is telling me it's not nice, it won't bother me much. It won't really, it won't bring me down.
But any film of
If
yours?
I don't like my film, it will bring me down. Even if you say it's a blockbuster. Like, yeah, I can, yeah.
Any film of yours that you felt that you have liked it and the people have not liked it? That you thought
But again, that was liked by a lot of people also. But the box office didn't turn out to be as much as I liked it.
Okay.
Like there's Ante Sundaraniki, which is a beautiful film, and now a lot of people love that film. And after it came on OTT, even more people love that film by the same director,
Oh, okay.
Vivek Atreya. But box office wise, it didn't really, go into that super hit mode. Or it was box office wise, it was an average, but it is very, very acclaimed, and a lot of people love it. And everybody says, why it didn't do, why did it do? So yeah, there are always those films that through the career, not just Ante, but there are a couple of times which I felt that.
But does box office bother you? Does the numbers play a big role in your life, in your
If
career?
somebody loses money, it bothers me. If nobody lost the money, then it is all one thing. If it's hit or super hit or a blockbuster or a biggest record breaker or something, I am equally happy.
Okay.
Not the layers wise happy. If everybody made money, everybody is happy, and people have good things to say about that film, and it made them smile, and it's one of their favorite film. That my job is done. I am the most happiest guy. It doesn't matter now what all it will collect or what. Nobody should lose anything. I don't. If I know in my heart that that one person lost this much of money on my film, I know it keeps eating me away. It keeps bothering me for a long time. Yeah.
But then what do you do about that? How do
Oh,
you?
there's a lot of ways, and all my distributors are the same ones for all my films.
Oh.
And the track record has been solid. So I think
That's
nobody
right.
really lost money
Yeah.
on my film, and if I'll make sure I'll compensate in every possible way, whether it's to my producer or distributor, if that happens, which is very rare. Thankfully, touch wood. Yeah.
Touch wood.
But so my biggest fear will be that someone will lose something because of me. Is my biggest fear.
Is it?
Not that I will lose anything. My biggest fear is not me failing. My biggest fear is me failing someone else. Me failing my audience, me failing my distributors, me failing my producer, me failing my director. I am not scared to fail myself here.
Wow. But how, Nani, how have you evolved from your first debut film that you did back then to now? The way you have evolved, changed the way you look at films now.
It's so much. Everything. I think every single film, every single experience from the time I've come in cinema has taught me something new. I don't think I am this person when I walked into
When
cinema.
you started.
And cinema is all about that. Cinema is learning. Cinema is a everyday learning. It's not like they say, no, longest you have to study is for medical or something.
Yeah.
No, I think longest you have to study is for cinema, because it's never ending. It goes on, and every day is a learning. And if you don't learn, then you're not evolving, and then this won't continue.
True.
So every single day with changing times, with so many things, cinema keeps teaching you that what you learnt is not true. So what you learnt, a couple of months back or a couple of years back, it will you have to unlearn it.
Yes.
And you have to continuously keep on learning throughout. So I think, and now I feel I know the most when it comes to what I know in the beginning.
Correct.
But what's coming up in the future, I think I don't know anything. You understand?
Right.
So my learning starts from zero today. But if we look at back from who I was at first film, now I know a lot more, and yeah.
But what is the biggest lesson that you have still kept it in your mind throughout this career of yours?
That cinema is bigger than any individual. not me, not director, not act. I think I shouldn't do one shot or one performance for myself. I should do it for the film.
True.
Put the film before you. I should constantly think about what is right for the film. I shouldn't think about what looks good on me, what is nice, what should I do, what should actor Nani
Yeah, you
do
should not
here.
be self-obsessed
Yeah,
with,
no, it's always keep the movie. A choreographer should put, he shouldn't say, I will show you a step. People should say, who is the choreographer? No, that's not the way. What is the film? What is the situation? What is the best choreography you can do for it?
Correct.
DOP shouldn't say, DOP shouldn't put a frame where it's so glossy and beautiful that everybody will say, who's the DOP? It should be cinematography should be a storytelling tool.
Yeah.
We all should put cinema, above us, and then cinema will put you, above on a pedestal. So if you start thinking for yourself, then you're lost.
Absolutely.
Then you don't, then cinema doesn't give back to you anything.
I agree totally. But who are those people, who are those artists or filmmakers that have influenced you in your work? Are there any specific
Definitely
actors?
Kamal Haasan, sir. I'm a huge fan of him, and just not for the acting. A lot of people think that it is just acting. No, I'm a huge fan of him because the life is dedicated to cinema, in every department, in direction, in screenplay writing, in makeup department. He knows every craft, and he whatever he earned the money, he put it back on cinema, and his life is nothing but cinema.
True.
There is no other businesses. There is no something and something else. There is no interest in anything, and except now recently he's gone into politics, which I think from the fan may I still feel that's the first thing he's done out of cinema in his entire life. And
He's too dedicated to cinema. Very dedicated.
He's I think cinema's most celebrated favorite child in our country, according to me.
I agree.
Okay, so I've learned a lot from far. It's not that I've been next to him, but
You've never met, you must have met him.
I met him, but those are all brief meetings. I'm already awestruck. So, but from that distance, I've learned a lot.
And if you see his work in Kalki also, it's mind blowing.
And at one scene, two
Just,
scenes.
he's hardly there, but then
and,
he's just.
That's the experience, the understanding. It's all different level.
Especially because he's so into the character and the looks. Every film, his looks are so distinct and so beautifully done. He's called master of disguise because he loves disguising himself in different ways. So that's amazing for him.
And kind of get-ups. If you see the collage of all the roles he has played, there's one painting somebody did with small images of all the looks he has
done so far.
How does one person do so much in a lifetime? It's unbelievable. And he started his acting career at 5-year-old. So it is unbreakable. There's nobody coming who will cross that.
True.
It's not possible.
True. Which has been your favorite film of his?
Oh, a lot of them. If I have to start with one, then I'll say Nayagan.
For me, Chachi 420 and Sadma.
Oh yeah, every film, but
every film.
I'll put it on top because it's also from my favorite filmmaker.
Oh, recently Rishabh in an interview, mentioned that Rishabh Shetty mentioned that Bollywood portrays India in a negative light. What do you have to say about how would you like to react to that?
He said it like
that? Negatively.
No, because I don't want to completely react on something which I don't know the complete context.
So he did mention that he wants to stay true to his culture, to his roots.
I don't think Bollywood is showing it in negative light, but I think what he means is much more rooted stories can somewhere I feel and it's not as a complaint, but somewhere I feel there's a lot of importance to technique and style of filmmaking than the core of the emotion of story is with few films I felt. But there are some great magical cinema also in Hindi. But I don't think he meant it that way, but not without seeing his entire conversations. I don't want.
Alright. What next, Nani? We are always excited for your next projects. I would like to know what next from your end.
My next is going to be, I am going to announce it, August 29th this film is released.
Yes.
So my next will be announced around September 5th or 6th. So I'm just keeping it
Of
I'm
course.
sure next time also we'll be meeting for an
Yes,
interview.
please.
Please tell me how you like this.
Please, I loved Hi Nana. I have watched it 3-4 times. I've watched it with my roommate, a lot of people.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Hi Papa was a lot of people watched here. Yeah.
I have just enjoyed that film. Even the songs were so good.
Yeah.
But we will hope to see you soon again.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank you so
much
much.
and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.